When loving means letting go, the power of choosing yourself. How many times have you kept pushing for something that was already dead inside, even when your soul was screaming that it was time to stop? We were taught that giving up is a sign of weakness, that persistence is always noble, and that love should withstand anything. But real life shows us that's not quite right. Love is also knowing when it's time to let go. Amanda thought that if she just gave a little more, she could save the relationship that was draining her. She'd wake up early to send good morning texts, remember small anniversaries, and worry about his well-being. In return, she got short, cold, almost automated replies. She persisted because she believed that with patience he would change. But he didn't, and she slowly faded until she couldn't recognize herself anymore. What was behind that insistence? Fear. Fear of being alone, fear of not being enough, fear of losing someone who at some point was everything she had. How many of us carry that same fear? We chase texts that never arrive, empty answers, crumbs of attention, as if our worth were somehow tied to them. But it's not. True value isn't measured by how intensely we give ourselves to people who don't want to receive it. There's something much deeper that sustains any relationship: reciprocity. Without it, the effort stops being beautiful and turns into suffering. Loving someone who doesn't love you back is like trying to fill a bottomless cup. No matter how much of yourself you pour in, it will never be enough. And the price you pay is high. You lose yourself trying to keep the other person. Life, however, has a quiet way of teaching us. Sometimes insisting isn't proof of love, it's proof that we forgot to choose ourselves. And the big question is, how long are you going to hold on to something that consumes you, when the real breakthrough starts the moment you decide to quit? Raphael had a childhood friend. They were inseparable, but over time he realized he was always the one who called, who remembered birthdays, who started the conversations. One day, tired, he decided to stop. There were no fights, no bad feelings. The other person's silence just confirmed what he already knew. That friendship was over. It hurt, but at the same time, it was freeing. Raphael discovered it wasn't wrong to let go. He found out that cycles need to close so new ones can begin. He realized that sometimes pushing on just prolongs a pain that should have ended ages ago. How many relationships are you holding on to just because you're scared to let go? How often does "I can't lose them" stop you from seeing that actually you lost them a long time ago? The truth is hard, but necessary. Some people are only meant to be in our lives for a stretch of the road. When their role is done, life gives you signs. And if you don't learn to listen, the pain will teach you. There is a quiet beauty in the act of letting go. It's the recognition that life is made of flows, and that real love never needs to be dragged along. The love that stays is the love that wants to stay. Persisting for someone who doesn't choose you is turning your back on yourself. It's closing your eyes to the new things knocking on your door. It's forgetting that the first love always has to be self-love. Because when you learn to choose yourself, the whole world learns to choose you too. Letting go isn't giving up. It's liberating. It's making space for what is true to flourish effortlessly, without demands, without pain. Juliana thought she had found the love of her life. In the beginning, everything was magic, but over time, he pulled away. He forgot dates, made excuses not to see her, and dimmed her light. One day, with a heavy heart, she wrote a long message pouring her soul out. The reply never came. That night, standing in front of the mirror with eyes swollen from crying, Juliana understood. It wasn't about her. It was about him not knowing how to value what he had. And in that instant, she made the most important decision of her life: to stop chasing him and start chasing herself. This is the turning point we all need to experience. The moment you realize that insisting on someone who doesn't choose you is giving up on yourself. When you understand it's not your job to carry a love alone that should be light. When you accept that the other person's absence does not define your worth. The love that truly transforms is the love that comes from within. The love that reminds you that you are whole, even if you've been broken. The love that whispers you deserve more than scraps, more than crumbs, more than almosts. Choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's emotional survival, it's maturity, it's courage. Because to pick yourself up off the floor after being left there, it takes more strength than to keep holding on to something that destroys you. And when you take that step, the whole world seems to open up. The air gets lighter, your chest can breathe. Because finally, you remember who should have always been the priority. You. Andre spent years trapped in a past that didn't exist anymore. After the breakup, he couldn't stop checking his ex's social media. Every like, every comment, fueled silent hope. He refused new dates, dreaming that she would come back one day. One afternoon, sitting on a park bench, he saw a couple next to him hugging and laughing. In that instant, it hit him. He was frozen in the past while life was happening right in front of him. It was as if he had stopped living the present to relive a dream that was already over. That's a trap many people fall into. Living in wait for a return, a reconciliation, a second chance that might never come. It's forgetting that time doesn't stop, and that the present is the only moment we have to build happiness. Andre decided to delete her digital traces, get up from that bench and open his heart to a new chance, not for her, but for himself, for his dreams, his passions, his growth. When we learn to let go of what's behind us, we make room for the new, room for what truly matters, room for what vibrates with our presence and pushes us forward. And this is the choice only you can make. Keep chasing what's gone or run towards your dreams, towards your own life. If someone leaves you in doubt, puts you last, disappears without explanation, or only shows up when they need something, know this: that person doesn't deserve your effort. As much as it hurts, accepting this is an act of self-love. The pain of insisting is always greater than the pain of letting go. When you chase someone who is not willing to stay, you are telling yourself that the other person is worth more than you. And that is the opposite of what you deserve. True love starts within you. It is the fertile ground where all other relationships grow. When you love yourself, you don't beg for affection. You don't plead for attention. You don't accept crumbs of feeling. Learning to say no to those who do not want us is the biggest proof that we respect ourselves. Learning to close cycles, turn pages, and say, "Thank you, but I deserve better," is a sign of emotional maturity. Be the lead in your story, not a side character in someone else's life. Value yourself, take care of yourself, and protect your peace. Because you are whole, even with the scars life has left. And when you choose yourself, genuine love won't take long to arrive. Because only people who are whole can receive and give love in equal measure. In the beginning, letting go hurts. No wound heals without going through pain. Maybe you'll cry listening to that song that was yours. Maybe you'll feel a lump in your throat passing places where you had important moments. Maybe you'll lose sleep for a few nights. But with time, all that turns into a memory. And a memory doesn't wound, it only teaches. It prepares you for what's coming, for what truly deserves to be in your life. When you learn to let go, you discover a peace that no forced relationship can offer you. You understand that solitude, when lived well, is a sacred space for self-discovery and healing. Time, that old friend, helps you rebuild confidence in yourself. Realize that your company is enough, that your silence can be comforting, and that the void left by the other person can be filled with freedom, self-care, and new discoveries. And most importantly, you learn that the love that stays is the one that doesn't need to be forced, that flows without pressure, that doesn't demand desperate proofs or insistence. True love is freedom, and you deserve that freedom. If there's one lesson we can take from all this, it's that love starts with you. It is born the moment you choose yourself, respect yourself, value yourself, and decide to stop chasing after those who don't want to stay. To love is to release what doesn't belong to you, to close cycles with gratitude, and to have the courage to start over as many times as necessary. To love is to recognize your worth without depending on others' recognition. Today, make a pact with yourself. Never let the fear of being alone trap you in something that destroys you. You are whole, strong, and deserving of a love that lifts you up, not one that imprisons you. Be the main character in your story. Invest in yourself. Run after your dreams, your peace, your growth. Allow yourself to flourish without fear. And remember, here, in this space, you will always have a friendly shoulder to lean on, words of encouragement to get up, and inspiration to keep moving forward. If you like this content, share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Subscribe to the channel to keep getting strength for your journey, and leave your overcoming stories in the comments, because your voice matters.